Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of Ephyon Cast Random Dota 2 pub games. Right, no bans picked for this game, so we're gonna see a Morphling, Miranda, and Winter Wyvern on the Radiant side, and Shadow Demon, Tiny, and Luna picked up on the Dire side. This seems awfully familiar. Pretty sure the last game I actually saw something like this. Did it work out? I am not too sure. Gonna have to go back and check. Alright, so wait, who's picking? Oh, alright, so it's Dire side, and it's gonna be Lion. Right. Winter Wyvern is gonna be a bit of a problem for them. Actually, wait, is it? Kinda is, I guess, because like Lion and Shadow Demon, if they get hit by Winter's Curse, Tiny will probably just slaughter whoever the target's alive, Luna as well. If Luna's close enough, which is most likely is, we'll probably, whoever gets hit by it, will take quite a lot of damage, and that's gonna be Medusa. Picked up on the Radiant side. Pretty good counter against Shadow Demon's images and the inevitable Mandasal picked up on Luna, and Pit Underlord, sorry, Pit Lord, not Pit Lord, Underlord is, that's gonna be Outworld Devourer on the Dire side. It's very heavy DPS coming out from the Dire side. This is gonna be a tough pick, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with Radiant. I think they have a better chance of winning at this. Because I like Medusa. I think Winter Wyvern's pretty good counter against all of this. So we're gonna see how this will work out for them. So it's time for Dota. And wait, that took a while. And lag. Holy crap.
Prepare for battle.
Oh my god, that is adorable. Next one. Yep, already. This is much more adorable. So, points to the Dire side because they have a much fluffier and cutier courier. What's this? A Wibbly Lulu. Wibbly Lulu. Courier is able to fall 2016 Battle Pass. Oh, really? I don't remember having that. Then again, I have a much cuter courier. I have a Shackbark. It is so adorable, along with plush. Yes, I also have a Shackbark plush, and it is massively adorable. Tiny, Odie, and Lion going to the farm lane. A quick ward planted by the Shadow Demon to help out his ally, probably the Outworld Devourer. Meanwhile, Luna's gonna be going top to farm up.
30 seconds to battle.
Gonna be up against Underlord from the looks of it. And oh boy, Morphling. I wonder, has he actually already put down points in there? No, I don't think so. I can probably tell if he actually put up any points. They ping it out. They actually do see it. They're gonna be Shadow Demon using up Disruption straight on to Miranda. Not sure if it's gonna be. Now it's only a toss. Another toss is gonna be available. It's gonna jump straight in. Impale. It's gonna hit two heroes. Oh my, Miranda. She is hitting for a wall of hurt. Maybe not. One more hit. And Lion gets that last hit onto the Miranda. Morphling. Attempted use on the Fairy Fire, so it's unfortunately not gonna be enough, but maybe they can get a second kill onto this Morphling, doing their best. Oh, that arrow is gonna land onto time, but it's not sure if that's gonna be enough. There's just gonna be two of them. Ward planted out. Looks like they're just content with getting that first blood onto Miranda. Another arrow might be coming out soon. Nope, about 3 seconds away, so that's unfortunate. Shadow Demon, and holy crap, that looks freaking awesome. So it's gonna be Medusa mid up against Outworld Devourer. Not sure how this lineup is gonna work out. Mystic Snake is gonna be pretty painful against Outworld Devourer, but he is ranged though, so he's not gonna be going in that close to actually do anything about it. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work out. Top lane, Pit Lord, Underlord against Shadow Demon and Lion. Oh, this might be the Devil Underlord. He went a bit too close. Oh, that was a bit of a mistake. Fire is gonna be dropped down. He's gonna be on fire next. Shadow Demon, Lion, he's gonna run into the tree. He does have a TP scroll, but it's in his backpack, and he's still trying to stay there. They do find him. He's completely surrounded. Impale is gonna drop out, and Disruption is gonna be dropped down as well, and he's probably gonna be dead. Maybe just needs a little bit more hit, and the last hit goes towards Luna. Underlord goes down mid lane. Outworld Devourer up against the Medusa. Outworld Devourer slightly ahead, but you know, still very early on into the game, so we're gonna see how that is gonna work out for them. Tiny, it's all very slow. Trying to toss her back into the tower range, but that seems to be a very hard task for him to do. And it's now down to like one tango. He's gonna be able to get that bounty rune, but it's gonna need some more regeneration if you want to stay on that lane. Against Morphling, Winter Wyvern, and Mirana, that's gonna be a very difficult task for him to do. So wait, he did put points in a tribute fish, a tribute shift. That explains it. Shadow Demon trying to snipe the courier. It's got about 40 seconds before they upgrade it to the flying courier, so I want to be careful with that. And Medusa might actually go down to this. That DD is not gonna actually do that much. Or I will devour. While he steps back, decides like, nah, it's gonna be worth it. Let's just stay back for now. No regeneration left on the Medusa. There's a tango on the Outworld Devourer, but yeah, there's gonna be a courier going down to the Shadow Demon who does not have a TP scroll. Might actually try to run away. Maybe he's just trying to get himself killed to the neutral creeps and not trying to get up. I mean, the Wyvern is not complete out of mana, so Disruption is gonna come out, and looks like for now the Shadow Demon is going to survive. So Shadow Demon gets to run away. Nicely done. Courier snipe. So top lane, Underlord. It's gonna be still having a really hard time. Impale's gonna be dropped and it's gonna suck him dry. And well, it's got a lot of mana. It's a very high int gain for a strength hero. So his mana pool, look at that, it's like 375. It's only a level 1 mana drain, so it's not gonna be able to do that much though. So mana drain is still pretty effective, I guess. Just that it's only level 1. If it was level 2 though, even double the effectiveness, might be able to take down a lot more of his mana. So, and bottom lane, Tiny, all alone, not sure what he's trying to do with this. He's very low on HP right now, and the toss goes up all alone. Now Disruption gonna be used up, and just enough. Oh, but it's not enough to save the Tiny. Now Morphling is here as well. Shadow Demon, and the arrow actually misses, but he's gonna go down. And that's a double kill going towards the Morphling. That arrow completely misses, but it's okay. They still got the kill, so it's gonna be 550 gold going towards the Morphling. Very nicely done. Still though, not sure what is gonna be their answer for this Luna. Illusion picked up by Medusa. They do have Medusa, I guess, and Medusa with Arcane Scepter is a very good counter for image heroes. Because what basically does is just turns Mystic Snake into a much more powerful version that turns any target hits into stone form. Any images hit by stone form will automatically be dispelled. So it will be very useful against Luna, and the massive images that is definitely going to come out from the Shadow Demon. Attempting to stack creeps for probably Luna. Is it successful? Yes, it is. Managed to stack 2 creeps. I need to learn that technique the next time I use Shadow Demon. Bottom lane, Tiny picks up the tree. And it's probably gonna go down yet again. The damage coming out is not gonna be enough to finish off, and that's a killing spree going towards the Morphling. Very close to almost killing off the Morphling though. Probably should have thrown that tree one more time to actually get that kill, but unfortunately, not today. Now he's gonna salve himself up, and it's gonna be close to full HP yet again. No Adaptive Strike though. Thought maybe like pick that up to get a stun out, but seems like he's content to just owning the Tiny on his lane by surfing across to him. Meanwhile, smoked up on the Lion and the Shadow Demon. Are they gonna find the Underlord? They don't have any vision though. Maybe they're content with just going for Medusa. Smoke breaks onto the Lion. Unfortunately, unable to stop that stack, but they do ping it out. They do find the Underlord. Not sure if the Underlord actually saw him. Tiny is there though, but they ping him out, and the toss is gonna be enough. Impale's gonna be dropped as well. Shadow Demon, another Avalanche gonna be dropped now. Gonna be enough. Disruption's gonna be used up, and that's not gonna be enough damage. The toss is gonna drop straight in as well. Maybe another Impale might be enough. Another toss, Impale, and that's the death of the Underlord. 6 feet under. Tiny trying her best to actually deal some damage, but Lion's probably gonna go down to this. Oh, the leap, Mirana, arrow, it lands onto the Mirana, and the stun to come out as well. Lion is somehow still alive. So this is gonna be a very, very good gank, and Underlord is actually TP down. I'm not sure if that's the best idea. Oh no, and the Shrine is gonna be used up. It's not good enough to kill any of them though. Sorry. Disruption is gonna be used up along with Impale, and with the Wyvern gets killed. Oh, by death by falling tree. Underlord, the TP is gonna come out. Not gonna be anything he can do to actually stop that. So a very, very successful gank from the Dire side. Almost 1k goal going towards the Dyers. 6 versus 3, 2k lead. Well, okay, now it's less than that. Let's take a look at the network so far. Morphling still farming very much free farm on the bottom lane. Not sure what he's gonna go for. Lincoln would be a very good pick, I guess. There's so many single target spells though. But then again, that may be a reason to not get it. Perhaps BKB will be better, but we're gonna see how that works out. So it's gonna look like he's gonna go for a Hurricane Pipe. Meanwhile, top lane disruption gonna be used out, and the Underlord goes down yet again. And when a free kill going towards the Morphling, who just finishes off the Lion, sends him straight back to hell. Shadow Demon, still level 3, but since his team is doing very well, Haste gonna be used up onto Tiny, who still has that bottle. The stun's gonna come down, and oh my, is that gonna be another finisher? Oh, the bottle's gonna be used up. Yep, nope, just still alive. That Haste keeping him alive. Still very low on HP though, and another bottle charge being used. They might be able to go for the Underlord, and oh, Avalanche is going to miss. Disruption's gonna be dropped though, and Underlord doing a lot of damage. Tiny might want to be careful. Haste has been used up, and the tree is gonna get dropped. Death by tree for the Underlord. No tree hugging for you today. So poor Underlord, already 4 deaths to his name. Needs a ward to tell him, like, you know, when people are coming. The only person that's doing very well on the Radiant side right now is Morphling, who has his Dragon Lance now. So gonna slowly work towards that Hurricane Pipe, perhaps. It's like shifting some of his agility. So he's summoning strength to agility, and oh, it's gonna miss that Impale, so that's not gonna be enough to save him. And the tower kill and the hero kill going towards the Morphling, and might be another kill coming up. Oh no, Tiny, you are half his level, less than half. In fact, another waveform perhaps, and one more hit. That's a double kill, just going towards the Morphling. Very, very unfortunate. You can see like most of the heroes on the Radiant side are actually above the Dire heroes side, so that's an advantage that's gonna go towards the Radiant for now. Tiny not having a particularly good time. Meanwhile, bottom lane, it's a one-man army. Morphling just sieging the Dire base, the Dire tower, all alone. Luna though still farming. Has a Mask of Madness though, so it looks like she's going to be working towards that Dragon Lance. I believe she has it. No, just maybe not Dragon Lance then, maybe a Yasha. She's very, very squishy though, so I'm not sure if Yasha is going to be enough to keep her alive from now. And for the time being, let's take a look at Medusa. Also working towards a Mask of Madness. Seems that Mask of Madness is the flavor of the patch, at least for the time being. Does grant quite a bit of damage and attack speed as well, and look at that stack, a delicious stack for the Medusa to go om nom nom on. And all that was dropped down onto the bottom Dire lane just to keep, I'm not sure what they're trying to keep alive. I guess they're just preventing ganks for now. And good stacks coming out from the Shadow Demon. What a player, what an ally. Just look at that, all those stacks just waiting for Luna to just consume and turn into net worth. Speaking of net worth, oh my goodness, poor Winter Wyvern, she's so poor. Somebody just help her buy those wards so she can at least get herself Arcane Boost. Look at that, her entire net worth is not enough for Arcane Boost. Meanwhile, Morphling, bottom lane, almost kills off the Lion. And Tiny doing his best to keep his ally alive. You know, Lion really needs to reach level 6. Once he reaches level 6, they might be able to get the kill off, and the toss is gonna come in. World Devourer doing his best. No mana left onto the Morphling, and one more hit just finishes him off, and Winter Wyvern's gonna be the next to go down. Finger comes up as well, and that's a double kill going towards the Outworld Devourer, and an unstoppable streak grants him a shit ton of gold. Look at that, 600 gold going towards his way, and Mirana managed to leap and pick up the haste at the same time, so it's gonna be able to run away. Oh no, do not turn back, Mirana. That is not what you want to do. Another sun comes out, but that haste and Starfall comes out as well. The little kitty just running as fast as she can, and the images onto the Luna comes out as well. That tower is probably gonna melt. They're thinking it out. Can they actually defend this? Not too sure about this. And the TPs are coming out. Underlord coming in. The fire is dropped down, but doesn't actually hit anybody on the Dire side except for the creeps. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Tiny, they're pinging it out. Morphling is missing, and trying to do his best to farm up. Not sure what he's gonna go for next though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, mid lane, Underlord. Oh, that was close. One Impale could probably kill him all. That damage reduction, yeah, lose a portion of base damage. So with that pure damage coming out for Outworld Devourer, it's not gonna be enough to save him. He'll probably just eat through, gain a lot of intelligence, and just drop the hammer later on. Meanwhile, Luna just going to farm. Look at all those stacks. Nom nom stacks. Oh, look at these ancients. Gonna be so much money for her. Not sure if she can take them on yet though. Does have that talent tree ready for 20 attack speed, so might be enough.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
That's gonna be Master Madness. Just activate that, and just gonna go look at that damage coming out. Actually, it doesn't have that many levels in Do Not Blessing, so that's not gonna be enough to actually kill off the ancient creeps that easily. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Morphling just gonna TP away. Stun's gonna come up. The toss, baby, might be enough. Nope. Looks like the night time vision is gonna screw with them, but Tiny might wanna be careful. Don't want to overstay your welcome. He's gonna try to run away, and Mirana gonna drop the arrow and is going to miss, unfortunately. So Bounty Rune is gonna be picked up by the Tiny, and perhaps that DD Rune gonna be doing a lot of damage with that. Picks up the tree. So for the time being, looks like Dire's in the lead, but all that could change though once Medusa gets online, and it's looking that she is working towards that Skadi. Once she has that Skadi, she's gonna be quite tanky, because there's no one right now on the other side that has any form of like mana break. Luna is not a good hero to pick a diffusal on. Did she actually kill that sack? Oh, she definitely did. I wonder what she's gonna go for. Perhaps she's gonna go for a Hurricane Pike. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Morphling. Look at the amount of damage that's just coming out. Even that DD is not enough. Oh, just that shotgun coming out. Finger gonna come out as well. Not enough for Impale. Mana Drain gonna be used, but it's not gonna be enough to actually stop the Morphling from running away, unfortunately. So there's gonna be a Lincoln Sphere that he's gonna go for. Meanwhile, top lane, Underlord and Winter Wyvern trying to push the top lane, who is actually pretty high HP still. It's not gonna be that easy to take it down.
Top tower is under attack.
It looks like they're gonna abandon the top lane and just gonna go for the bottom tier 1 tower instead. So maybe a good time for them to push. Mirana and Medusa, they are not around to actually defend this. Medusa could potentially TP to defend, but they might decide to abandon and go for the top lane. Who knows? And the images, they are coming out. They do know that that's the image though, and the Hex and the Impale, they're gonna come out. Goodbye, Morphling. Is it gonna be enough? He's trying to gain all much HP as he possibly can. Lion might want to be careful. There is Winter's Curse. No, there's not enough mana. Then Luna uses her ultimate. The Pit Lord does eventually go down though, so that's gonna be 5 heroes coming out. Medusa is still there. Morphling has not a lot of HP left, but Luna does actually go down though. Not sure if that was a worthy trade. That's just a pit lord for Luna. Just not a very particularly good fight for them. They haven't lost that much, I suppose, but still, that does cost Luna's farm a little bit more.
The prize is mine.
There is a dagger picked up onto the Tiny, so it's gonna be able to initiate and throw some poor bugger back to his teammates. Will Devourer has that Atos though, so looks like it's gonna be dishing out a lot more pain from this point onwards. Meanwhile, top lane, the tower does go down, and the Dire managed to take down the tier 1 Radiant Tower on the bottom. It looks like the TPs are gonna come out, and Luna, oh, might want to be careful. They do see the fire though, so it looks like she's not gonna be overcommitting, and Moonlight Shadow gonna be used up. Medusa is completely out of mana, but it's gonna be safe at the very least for now. So we're gonna just continue farm to go get that elusive Eye of Skadi. Meanwhile, top lane, Luna, Mirana's around, might want to be careful. If that arrow does land Pit Lord, Underlord might be around to actually finish him off. And the Hurricane Pike is coming though. Yeah, there it is, Unlord bringing it out. They want to take the Luna. They want to send her back to the moon when she came from. Morphling at the bottom might be the next to go down. 4 Dire Heroes are actually gonna go down. Oh, but those wards, it's just gonna be enough to keep him alive for now. Meanwhile, they're gonna start TPing to the mid lane and try to defend that. Oh my goodness, is he stuck? Can't be stuck. Right? You can just blink out. So he's gonna need some help to actually take down. They can just like start armoring the tower. Morphling might want to be careful. Stun's gonna come out, and Avalanche and Toss as well. Impale, and the finger is finished off. That's a shit ton of stuff. And Lion might be the next to go down. The Winter's Curse just finishes off the Lord. Pit Underlord is now here. Oh, Tiny might be wanna be careful, taking a lot of damage. Starfall's gonna drop down as well. It's not enough to kill off the Tiny. Mirana just gonna leap away. Now will Devourer. Oh, drops the hammer and just finishes off the Winter Wyvern. And Luna finishes off the Mirana. So that's gonna be 3 dead for 1 Lion. Oh, so not worth it for them. And now they're gonna go and try to take down that mid-tier 1 tower with all the... Look at all those images dishing out all the damage under Lord. Might want to be careful. There's a 4-star though, so he can potentially get himself away if things start going south. But that tower, well, even with that armor, it's just a matter of time before that tower goes down. Disruption dropped onto the Luna, and that tower, just look at it melt. It's gonna be just objective gaming for the Dire team. 14 kills versus 9 with just 1k lead though, despite the fact that they have taken down 3 towers. Oh well, I suppose the Radiant did take down 2 as well, so it's not really that big a difference. But 14 kills versus 9, you think that the goal difference will be a little bit bigger than that. But Morphling is doing pretty well so far. Is gonna work towards that Lincoln Sphere so that he won't die as easily, but there's just so many single target skills that they just take it down and they ping it out. Oh no, Tiny might want to be careful. Just toss Medusa back, but that's not the place that you want to go. Stun's gonna come out and Tiny is probably gonna go down. Will Devourer just decides like, no, fuck this, I'm out, but manages to get caught out by the Morphling. Morphling can just wait for me there once you go in, but seems that decides like, I can't see the rest of the team, I am not going to bother. Luna is gonna TP away and
bottom tower is under attack.
Stop farming. Then stop pushing. Shadow Demon is there though. Might be a worthwhile.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Might be a worthwhile effort to just push the bottom lane with the Luna right now. Manta Star is almost completed too, so once that is completed, that's just gonna be 4-5 Lunas just pushing down the towers. Objective gaming at its finest. Mid lane, Medusa finally has completed that Skadi and now working towards that Manta Star. So it's gonna be the war of the images in this particular game. Still think an Argon Scepter might be a better choice in this game. I don't know what happens. Okay, so you have Petrified in a stun, and take bonus physical damage. And there's a lot of physical damage coming out as well. You've got Morphling, who can shift everything to agility. You have Underlord, who technically actually does a lot of right-click damage. And well, then speaking of right-click damage, it's gonna be Tiny, gonna get dropped down, and that's gonna be Moonlight Shadow used out. Is that gonna be enough? Oh no, dude, has anybody have done? Nobody has done. Of course not. So there's gonna be Moonlight Shadow still gonna be there, and unfortunately it's gonna be Shadow Demon going down instead. Just very, very poorly picked fight. But still, the Dire, they are not deterred, and they seem like they want to go for that bottom tower. Luna's gonna use a Manta Style. It's not gonna be enough from the looks of it, and Tiny is just gonna go down. It's gonna almost go down one more hit, and yes, that's the death of that poor hero. And what will Devour trying to do his best? Doesn't have dagger ready. It's gonna be a little bit more time, and no, it's not gonna be enough. Does have that Atos, but is it gonna be enough? No, dagger, unfortunately, it's just not gonna be enough. And the finger damage used up, but that doesn't actually do that much damage, and there's some more playing with a triple kill. And bottom top lane Mirana gets taken down by the Shadow Demon, unfortunately. So somehow the whole exchange has now gone up to almost 2k, 1.5k in favor of the Radiant, with only one hero down and just 3 dead on the other side. Not a very clean fight, guys. But still, Luna doing her best to farm up. They still don't really have an answer for this ridiculously fat Luna for now. Because once she gets getting Butterfly and maybe, I don't know, maybe Argani Scepter, it's gonna be a bit useful. It's gonna be quite useful too in this game, I feel. I'm not sure. They do have Medusa who can use Stone Form and just take out images instantly. But yeah, we're gonna have to see how this turns out in a little bit more. Still though, the Dire team, they're reaching a point where they are not really able to take down the Radiant heroes as easily anymore, unfortunately for them. The thing is, Dire team is actually very good for objective gaming. Luna already has a Manta Style, and you have Disruption on your side. You can just create so many images of Luna to just like start sieging towers. But they need to start pushing towers. They just force them to come back. Still though, the big problem is, I suppose, Winter's Curse. I think it affects images, so if it has like 4 Luna images there and someone's get hit by Winter Curse within their range, yeah, that's gonna be a lot of damage coming out. So I can see why they might not want to clump up together that much, but they need to start thinking about taking down objectives and forcing the Radiant to be on the defensive side. Then again, Medusa is the queen of high ground defense though. It's one of the best in terms of doing that. Just keep throwing out Mystic Snake, and if they want to come up, just immediately use your Stone Gaze and force everyone to run out. And the cooldown for Stone Gaze is relatively quick too. It's only 90 seconds. And then you have to worry about Winter's Curse. You have to think about the Pit Underlord just burning all your creeps away in very short time. And with that Dark Rift, if your push is not successful, he's just going to open up the Dark Rift and one of those lanes is just start pushing it down. And Morphling, I forgot, his ultimate can like turn himself into the targeted enemy, which is, I don't know, it's very, very gimmicky. Although I've seen it work, which is still pretty damn strong. And that's a pipe picked up on the Underlord, so that's gonna reduce the effectiveness of the Dire team very significantly. Magic damage, magic damage, magic damage, magic damage, and quite a bit of magic damage, and that does reduce the effectiveness of Eclipse very, very severely. Bottom lane, 3 Dire heroes comped up, Tiny, Lion, and Shadow Demon, who might be able to get the kill onto the Underlord. Toss perhaps, and oh no, Dark Rift is going to be used up, so it's going to be a complete waste of their time. Still though, 4 Dire heroes converging at the bottom, and Luna finds that delicious illusion rune.
My waters rise.
This tower is
Radiant's
most
bottom
likely
tower
going to
is
go
under
down.
attack.
This is so much damage coming out, and the Lord is now in, and they managed to trap the Tiny, but it's not going to be for very long. A lot of heroes are TPing down onto the bottom lane, except for the Medusa, who just decides like, nah, I'm going to continue farming. Meanwhile, the mid lane, Luna is doing so much damage to the tower. Look at that, there's an illusion root, and they still only have 40 seconds left. Luna, more images gonna be created, and look at the tower, just taking so much damage. Medusa finally gonna come in, has that Manta style finally, so she's just gonna clean up shop at the, and then bottom lane, unfortunately, they're still gonna go down. Finger of Death is gonna be used up, and Morphling is probably gonna go down to his Moonlight Shadow. The wall is dropped down, and the Ethereal Blade, nope, it's gonna be used up. He tries to morph himself out of this, but is it gonna be? No, he's just so damn tanky right now. Winter Wyvern and Morphling, they're both dead. Oops, sorry about that, guys. That was my alarm. And oh my, it's gonna be enough. Winter Wyvern still 30 seconds away. He can buy back if he wants to. Morphling is down for 60 seconds with no buyback. Medusa is just gonna try to defend as much as he can. Miranda can buy back though. Not sure why she's not doing that. Armor is gonna be used up. Medusa just doing her best to try to defend. Is it gonna be enough? Luna. More images gonna be created. Not gonna be enough to actually stop them that quickly, and the armor backdoor protection is on right now. Looks like they're just gonna be content with just waiting out for Morphling to actually respawn naturally. But it seems like the Dire team like, nope, let's just back off. Not gonna be any pushing gonna be done at this moment. Like, this is where you can see like Medusa just doing her job at just defending high ground very effectively.
What have we here?
Now let's take a look at items. Morphling has that Ethereal Blade, so shotgunning is gonna be his in thing, and agility shift. Look at all that damage just coming out. I don't think we can one shot the lion at this point. Only have 1k HP though, so it's gonna be really careful with this. 43 freaking armor. Jesus, 60, almost 70% damage physical damage resistance. Okay, Lord has a 4-star and only a pike. A pipe, and okay, Radiant, they scan it out, and oh, that disruption just save him for the time being though, and not gonna be going down anytime soon. It's a very slow affair, and oh no, Winter Wyvern's gonna come in. Is she gonna be able to do anything? Winter's Curse is gonna be used up, and poor Tiny actually goes down thanks to the DD onto the Luna. A bash is gonna come out, and Roshan is gonna take most of the take more than he could, and that's gonna be a double kill going towards that Luna. Oh, Mirana might be next though, a leap away. Medusa is around, but that Moonlight Shadow is not gonna keep her alive for very long. Mirana goes down. Lord, Underlord gets another kill, and Underlord might be next to go down, but that 4-star is gonna keep him alive for now. Disruption, the banishment is gonna be used on the Medusa, so it's not gonna be enough. A buyback from Winter Wyvern. Doesn't have Winter's Curse though. Not sure what she can actually do here. 2 down and out for the count. No buyback available on the onto the Morphling, and Luna gets that last hit onto Roshan, and that's an Aegis available and a regeneration rune as well, so very lucky indeed. They're gonna start to push down the mid lane. Not sure if they realize this, but Morphling is completely out for like 30 seconds with no buyback. At the very least, it seems like this tower will be the first to go down in their quest for victory. Backdoor protection is up, and even there you can see the huge chunks of damage just coming out, and now no more backdoor protection, so looks like this is going to be enough. Look at the amount of damage, it's just going down, just melting towards the might of the moon. She's like freaking Sailor Moon, you know, if she calls down the power of the moon and writes Luna. I wonder if whoever created Luna Moonfire is actually a fan of Sailor Moon now at this point. So gonna be the death of the ancients. Still has that Aegis and BKB available. They can still potentially go for the top lane, finish it off, and just go down towards victory. Now Devourer has a Shadow Blade. That's an unorthodox build, to put it very lightly. But and that just a hex completely completed, just like that. let's see who has buyback. So the only person who has buyback right now is Mirana. So potentially, if Radiant can wipe out the Dire team, they might be able to win this. I'm not sure what's their respawn time though at this point. Still, it's 22 kills versus 17 with a 5k lead for the Dire side. And Dire, they scan it out. They want to go for the Morphling, but he has that Lincoln Sphere though, so it's not gonna be easy. And oh no, it's not gonna be enough. The disarm is gonna come up. Banishment is gonna be dropped as well. BKB is gonna be used up. And oh, Shadow Demon is probably gonna be the next to fall. It's unfortunate, but yep, he's just gonna go down. Glimmer Cape used up. And he's gonna be blinking out after this. And Mirana, sorry, Luna just actually uses the ultimate, but that's not gonna be enough. Unfortunately, there's just not enough detection. Mirana almost dies to this, and the Mentasar is gonna be used up. Lion's gonna be the next to fall down. It's going mano on mano against the Morphling. Luna trying to do her best. Lion is somehow still alive. The hammer is dropped down, but oh, Outworld Devourer is just so low HP right now. It's not enough to kill off the Winter Wyvern. And Luna just doing her best, just running away right now. And Outworld Devourer unfortunately does go down. That's 3 heroes dead for just a Mirana. Does not seem like that's worth the trade actually. That is 2k going towards the Radiant. Not the very best of fights that you have picked there over the Dire team. And Glimmer Cape. Looks like Lion is planning on going for that Arcanist Scepter, which would do quite a bit of damage, to put it very lightly. That's an AoE, let's see. Area Scepter 325 for 875 damage. Yeah. In an AoE. So it's gonna do a shit ton of damage if they all come together. The one thing they need to stop doing though is come together actually. You can see like the Winter's Curse is just doing so much damage. It's just killing off their support with just one click of the button. Definitely not something that they want to do. Meanwhile, Morphling. Not sure what it's working towards. Perhaps a Hurricane Pike. Force Out is probably already on it. Yep. So it's going to be working towards that Hurricane Pike. We'll give him that extra range and escape capability. He is level 23, and why is he throwing glaives? What the heck? I must be bugging out because I saw him morph into the Luna just now.
Mine! Demon, go. My waters rise.
And just like that, oh guys, sorry I missed that. But yep, Morphling goes down to the Outworld Devourer, so it's gonna be out for 80 seconds with no buyback. This is that time they really can just push now and try to finish off the racks. That tower is only one hit away. Luna might want to be careful. Disruption gonna be used up, and Morphling. The tower just going straight down, and the Winter's Curse gonna use up. Oh, poor Lion is gonna go straight down to hell yet again. Medusa uses a Mask of Madness, but there's no ultimate available yet. She doesn't have enough mana. Oh no, this is not the play that you want to go for. And the Raxus is just gonna melt to the might of the moon. And the buybacks they're coming out from Medusa. Winter Wyvern is gonna go down to this now. Medusa still has her ultimate on if she wants to use it, but the Raxus are already down, and the mid lane might be the next to go down. Buyback again on from the Mirana, but oh, a quick blink out from Tiny, just keep him alive for the time being. Luna might actually go down to this. Outworld Devourer is in the back line, just finishing off the poor Winter Wyvern, and now the Raxus they're open up. Luna doesn't even give a damn. Nobody can actually touch her. She's gonna go straight in, toss back onto the Medusa. Medusa is just gonna go down, and that's 3 dead. Morphling is gonna burn out in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds, yes, but can he actually do anything about this? Medusa down for 120 seconds. Into Wyvern, down for 40, and that's a mega kill going towards the Outworld Devourer. It seems like they don't even care anymore. They just want to finish it now. Look at all those bouncy glaives, more images, more Luna, because you can never have enough of that ass, that thick ass. And even the Radiant Ancient, they're just going down. Look at that. Outworld Devourer is gonna go. Is he gonna be able to get? It's a triple kill, a wicked kill streak. And that is the end. And unfortunately, I make the wrong prediction, guys. It is Dire victory. Well guys, if you had fun watching that video as much as I did casting it, just hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time for another edition of Ephyon Cast Random Dota 2 pub games.